Ki nongialam na ki jala ba pher kathan shatay la mingi north east ha ka south rik nay wieng. Kila penbena ya ka rai ka ban sa jingkan mau ban thawi ka seng san pyrthei ka pyniatylli bat ka ban mikman iki jing ang no jing pai ba kathan. Ya ka ni ka rai la penbena ha ka jingalang ka balalong ha New Delhi lingba ukurbo bala soi da menteri rang ba ka Meghalaya u Conrad ki sangma ubadei u president ka National People's Party NPP unong seng ka party Tipra Motha Upradiot Bikram Manikya unong seng ka People's Party Assam PPA u Daniel Langthangsa but unong aiktien barim ka BJP but menteri ka Nagaland u M Hon Lumo kikon kibalapan kesan ya ka jingdan kam ya ka sur ka pyniatylli ban weng ki jing ki bakta ya ka than hi barok ka wei ngi kinongelam na ki jela ba pher ka than shatei la mi ngi ngilaiwan lang menta ka singi ban pen bana ringkat lang ya ka rai ka ban sa kin mau kata ban Iatreilang kum ka wei ka sur jong ka than ban thau ya ka kinhun san pyrthei ka pyniatylli bat ka ban mikmat na ka benta ki jing ang not ki beriu ki jongi ong ukurwa kila ong ru la slam bahangi kinongelam bahadien jong ka than ngilaya kran halor ki jo ki man bat ka jingsong kya ki ba ki beriu jongi ki ya kendo Henry ngim shimala un pen urlong namar ngidan halai ki jong ki rensan bat ki jaka jong ka san pyrthei Henry menta ngila sngotu baka bor jongi ka shong ha ka pyniatylli bat kala dei ka por ban ai ki beriu jongi yak wei ka sur ka pyniatylli lang ka wei Kila benrap ru bada ka jing ai men sim ber ka jingu I jingai da kinong ngalam bala let no jong ka than ki bala trei shitom na ka benta ka jing ithu bakar pang bat ka roi ka par jong ka than shatei la mi ngi kumta kum ka kinun ngila rai ban ra shakmat e ki jing ang no jong ki da ka Iatreilang na ka benta ka lawe jong ka than kani ka jing pen bana menta ka sngi ka de ka sinjam ka baning kong bantai ya kani ka rensan ka baya dailang da ka ba thawi ka committee ka ban shong perkhat halor ki kam ki ban ya nang ne shakman kan thop halor ni ka seng san pyrthei ka bala terwa ban tham kala ban ram ka jing persyang ya teli ka jongi ka dei ka bala lam lenti da ka we ka jingen ba ki brio jong ka than shatei lam mingi ki dei hok ban yo ya ka jing sha skor buram bat mi khmat ling ba ka sur san pyrthei ka baklan ka pyniatylli hakari ong ka kerwa ban penya shakmat ya kan ga jingthmu ngila rai ban thau ya ka committee ka ban perkhat iki rukam turikam ki ban wan kan thop halor ki jingpen khre ba ka jinglong jong ka seng san pyrthei ka bala terwa ban thau ong ukerwa haba benram ka jing persyang ringkat lang ka jongi ka long ka balaya lam da ka jingai ka basuk kata ba ki pai ba ka than shatei la mingi ki dei hok ban yo ya ka jing pai khmat ka buram bat ban mi khmat ling ba ka kinhuan ka baklan bat ka pyniatylli bat ka sur san pyrthei jong ki trai shnong ka baklan ha ka kerdan jong kari kani ka jing persyang ka pyniatylli ka thmu ban penyo ya ka sur san pyrthei ten rai ka batli bat ka baklan ha ka kerdan jong kari bat ban penthikna ba ka than shatei lam mi ngi kan yo ya ka jing pai khman ka jing pen sngam ka jing buram bat ka jing mi khman
We, the leaders from different states of the Northeast, have come together today to make a collective and a historic announcement, which is the coming together of various voices of our region to form a united, singular political entity that truly represents the aspirations of our people. For too long, we, the younger generation leaders in Northeast, have spoken about the same issues and concerns of our people, but from different platforms and political spaces. We have realized that our strength lies in unity and that it is time to give our people one collective voice. Taking inspiration from the vision and legacy of great leaders who fought selflessly for the identity and development of our land, we have resolved to carry forward their ideals by coming together under a shared vision for the future of the Northeast. Today's announcement marks the first step towards building this common platform. To take this initiative forward, we have decided to constitute a committee that will deliberate on the future course of action, including the modalities and structure of the proposed political entity. Our united effort is guided by a simple conviction that the people of the Northeast deserve to be heard, respected, and represented through a strong, unified, and indigenous political voice at the national level. Together, we stand committed to building a stronger and more united Northeast. Thank you very much.
There are many people who will be asking various questions, but let me be very clear and let us all be very clear. We want to speak for the people of Northeast. For far too long, we have spoken the same things about our land, about our people, about our culture, about the future of our next generation, but we have spoken either as individuals or as separate political entities. आज अगर हम एक आवाज़ में बात करेंगे अपने लोगों के प्रॉब्लम्स के बारे, हमारे बच्चे, हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के भविष्य के बारे एक आवाज़ में, तो शायद हमारा समस्या का हल होगा और लोग भी हमें और गहराई से लेंगे. इसी के लिए we have all come together and we are starting a process. बहुत लोगों को लगता था होगा नहीं, लेकिन आज शुरुआत हो चुका है और हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे रीजन का जो एस्पिरेशन है, we are all one here. I don't think many of the media people here, and you are all renowned media people, many a times you yourself have come and told us that you couldn't differentiate between one Northeasterner to another Northeasterner. We are all one here. We all have similar problems. We all have similar challenges. And I think that if we have to speak for a region, then we should all shed our personal ambitions and egos and come together for the sake of our people, our communities, and speak as one singular political entity. इसी के लिए हमने ये कदम ली है और मैं आशा करता हूं और विश्वास भी करता हूं कि अहंकार से कुछ नहीं होगा. We have to shed our personal ambitions and egos and we should come together because the most important thing in political sphere or platform is not personal interest but the interest of our people. Our people need collective leadership. Our people need a political voice not only in the Northeast but also outside Northeast. Mainly in Delhi, in Bombay, in Bangalore, in Hyderabad, across metros, Calcutta, and we are going to attempt to do this. And again, to everyone who may have certain questions, our singular effort is to unify the separate voices of Northeast into one singular platform so that we can articulate our point of view to people who perhaps may not understand our challenges. Our challenges are not just within the country, but we also share a big boundary with neighboring countries. And I think that if we can come together, you will probably be able to understand and we will be able to articulate our views in a more cohesive manner. Thank you.
जैसे मैंने अपने स्टेटमेंट में कहा और ये हमारा जॉइंट स्टेटमेंट है और जैसे श्री प्रद्युत जी ने अभी आपको बताया कि पहले भी अलग अलग पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज एक तरीके से एक प्लेटफॉर्म नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए इन्होंने लाने की कोशिश की और अपना जो पॉलिटिकल आइडेंटिटी उन्होंने मेंटेन करके एक पॉलिटिकल प्लेटफॉर्म को लाने की कोशिश की और किसी चीज़ों में हम लोग आगे बढ़ पाए, कुछ चीज़ों में नहीं। हमारा मानना ये है कि अगर हम सिर्फ एक तरीके से एक प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे मल्टीपल पार्टीज, अलग अलग पार्टीज आए, तो उसका जो लिमिटेशन है उसमें हम पूरी तरीके से हम लोग आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे और जो हमारे अलग अलग इश्यूज है उनको हम रिजॉल्व नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि जो ये अलग अलग पार्टीज जो हैं वो एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में कंबाइन हो। तो इस बार जो हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं और जिसका काम, जैसे हमने कहा कि हम लोगों ने एग्रीमेंट कर चुके हैं, हमने डिसीजन आज हमने लिया है और इस डिसीजन को हम लोग आज आप सबको बता रहे हैं कि हमारा मकसद अगले 45 दिनों में या उससे पहले हमारी जो ये कमिटी है, जो अलग अलग पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज से अलग अलग मेंबर्स हैं, इसमें जो अलग अलग मॉडलिटीज जहां पे हम लोग इन सबको मर्ज करके एक पॉलिटिकल एंटिटी हम लोग लेके आएंगे, उस पे हम लोगों ने काम आज इस अनाउंसमेंट से हमने शुरू किया है। इस कमेटी का जो हमारे कन्वेनर हैं वो हमारे वर्किंग प्रेसिडेंट मिस्टर जेम्स सांगमा है। इस कमेटी में 9 मेंबर हैं। इस कमेटी के हमारे मेंबर सेक्रेटरी मिस्टर किकॉन, जो हमारे फॉर्मर बीजेपी स्पोक्स पर्सन और नागालैंड सरकार में जो मंत्री थे, और अलग अलग पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज जो आज यहां पे आए हैं उनके मेंबर्स को लेके हम लोगों ने 9 मेंबर का एक कमेटी बनाया है ताकि अलग अलग मॉडलिटीज को हम लोग देखकर जो काम हमें करने हैं उसको पूरा करके एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, एक एंटिटी हम लोग बनाएं। लेट मी मेक इट वेरी क्लियर, वी आर नंबर वन, ऑब्वियसली वी कैन नॉट पुट ऑल आवर प्रिंसिपल्स, all our constitution, everything in the statement. The joint committee that is going to be submitting its report or whatever the steps forward will be giving the details of all aspects, including the principles on which this new entity is going to move forward in. So therefore all of that will come in. Today we are only announcing that we have decided that we will work together and the modalities of that is going to be worked out within the next 45 days, number one. Number two, we're not here to fight with anybody. We're not here to try to say that we're going to contest against anybody. We are all only saying is that the platform or the entity that we're trying to create is something that the Northeast today needs. That is all that is driving us today. We take up different issues, and sometimes we find ourselves alone in taking up those issues. And we realize that those issues actually sometimes cut across the borders. But because we are different political entities, we are not able to take this. Let me make it very clear, what is driving our decision is the interest of our people and the interest of our region. That is what the primary. And in that process, we will take things forward, we will work. We are working today with the center government. We move forward and we'll see. We are not here to, to fight with anybody or to contest or something. I mean, obviously as a political party, we will contest our elections. But as I said, our primary focus is on the people of the Northeast. And the idea is to give a singular platform where people of the Northeast and different political parties can come together and be a one voice for the people of the Northeast.
We are all bound by the Constitution of India. And the Constitution of India clearly mentions, and as per the ECI rules, secular is a part of the Constitution of India. And we will always speak for those people whose constitutional rights, whether it is regardless of any religion, regardless of any ethnicity, if we feel that the rights, the constitutional rights of the people are being violated, we will stand up for that. And that's why we have taken a conscious decision of this committee, which will form the principles of what this entity will be based upon. we have also continuously, it may not be reported, but whether it is one community, one faith or another, whether it is atrocities in Bangladesh regards to the minorities, or whether it is within India, if we feel that there is unfair means being used, we will stand up for the voiceless people. The indigenous people of Northeast, in fact, आप लोग भी सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, घुमा चढ़ाकर एक ही सवाल आता है कि आप किसके विरुद्ध हैं? हम लोग अपने लोगों के पक्ष में हैं। हमेशा किसी के विरुद्ध फाइट करके आप राजनीति करेंगे तो विरोधी रहेंगे। हम अपने लोगों के हित के लिए बात करना चाहते हैं, और मुझे लगता है और हमें लगता है कि अगर हम अपने लोगों के लिए, if we speak for our people with conviction, honesty and truth, we do not have to necessarily fight with everyone. We are one country, we are one nation, we may have different points of view, but we are not at civil war. And I think what Northeast needs today is articulation and cohesiveness. And for that, this entity is being formed. As Conrad Sangmaji has said before, efforts have been made to create platforms. But we feel that if we come as one, then our unity will be stronger. And if we are united, we will be able to speak in a manner which will be heard by the opposition in this country and the center in this country. But we are not here to pick up fights with anyone. We are here to fight for our rights in a proper manner. What is our issues across Northeast? Daniel Langthasa is fighting for protection of 6th schedule. We are fighting for the protection of 6th schedule. There are common problems of illegal migration happening from neighboring countries, alienation of tribal land. अच्छा, दिल्ली में अरुणाचली हो, दिमासा हो, गारो हो, नागा हो, त्रिपुरी हो, मिजो हो, बहुत जगह में हमारे लोगों के संग दुर्व्यवहार किया जाता है। अगर सिर्फ चाकमास ही जाके चाकमास के बारे बात करेंगे, मिजोस ही जाके मिजोस के बारे बात करेंगे, तिपरासा ही जाके तिपरासा या नागा, तो हमारी आवाज़ जो दिल्ली में है, हमारी संख्या कम है, बेंगलोर में संख्या कम है, तो हमारी आवाज़ कभी कभी सही जगह में पहुंचती नहीं है। सो दिस इज वेयर आवर स्टूडेंट्स सफर. There are many professionals who are from the Northeast. There are many lawyers who are from the Northeast who again want a platform where they want to talk. That's why Conrad Sangmaji has told them that you are most welcome to join us. There are many journalists who are from the Northeast who sometimes feel that they are not being heard or they are being profiled. And I think it is our job as leaders from the Northeast to come together and articulate that. That was your question. Which are the common points? We all know that many of the people across, many of the Vidwans and intellectuals cannot name 7 or 8 Northeast capitals. And I think it is very important that we also ask the government of India, whosoever is there, to ensure that there is a chapter in the Northeast. Because when I meet some of the most intellectual and wise people, they do not know enough about the Northeast because it is not taught. Students, study books, curriculum does not have chapters in the Northeast. So I think respect is a two-way street, and if we can speak and come together, it will make sense. Speaking about the VC election, that is my democratic right to go and approach the Supreme Court, and for 9 years elections were not held. The elections were also delayed, not under this government, also under previous government. The previous government was a part of a different bloc. So when the tribals of Tripura feel let down, they don't feel let down by one alliance or the other alliance. The tribals of Tripura would like their rights to be restored irrespective of who's there. So that is a constitutional right, and we do that.
We've repeated again and again, we are all going to come in and merge and become one political entity. One name, one symbol, one flag. So that is what our objective is, because that without that we feel we will not be able to achieve the kind of goals and objectives that we have set forward. So with that, we'll close the press conference for today. Thank you very much.